Swagatam. Welcome to the 12th session of Simply Sanatana. We were learning Kunti Stuti and stopped with the 15th verse. Now we shall be continuing with the 16th verse in this session. Now the 16th verse. अपरे वसुदेवस्य देवक्यां याञ्छिदोऽभ्यगात् अजस्त्वमस्य क्षेमाय वधाय च सुरद्विषा. On our previous session, that is the 11th session, in the 15th verse of Kunti Stuti, we learnt that Kunti says, as what is quoted, "It seems, Krishna, your birth is as if for highlighting the merits of Yudhishthira and also of Yadu dynasty." But in this verse, Kunti says, some others are quoted as saying, "You, the unborn, Ajaha, heeded to their prayers and thus were born to Vasudeva and Devaki. Vasudevasya devakyam yachitaha, for general welfare, Kshemaya, and for destroying the enemies of gods, Suradvisham vadhaya." Now the 17th verse. Bharavataranayan bhuvo nama ivo dadhau सीदन्त्या भूरि भारेण जातो ह्यात्मभुवार्थितः. Yet some others are quoted as saying that God Brahma, Atma Bhuva, had appealed Arthitaha to reduce the burden of the earth. Bharavataranaaya, the earth was afflicted with the pressure of the wicked, just as a heavily loaded boat, Nava, in the sea, Udadhau, get tilted due to pressure. The above two verses reminds us of the Bhagavad Gita's verse, "Yada yada hi dharmasya glanirbhavati bharata अभ्युत्थानमधर्मस्य तदात्मानं सृजाम्यहं परित्राणाय साधूनां विनाशाय च दुष्कृतां धर्मसंस्थापनार्थाय संभवामि युगे युगे." Now the 18th verse. भवेस्मिन् क्लिश्यमानानाम् अविद्या कामकर्मभिः श्रवणस्मरणार्हाणि करिष्यन्निति केचन. Yet some others are of the view that you are born, that is, you take avatara for doing acts that deserve to be heard and remembered. Shravana Smaranarhani, by those trapped and hence suffering in this material life. Bhave asmin klishyamananam, due to ignorance, desires and fructifying actions. Avidya kama karma bihi. Ignorance or avidya refers to ignorance about the Supreme Being with the ultimate bliss. Ignorance caused by delusion of attachment to the body and all that is related to the body. Ignorance due to absence of jnana on the nature of soul, etc. Let us move on to the 19th verse. Shrunvanti gayanti granantyabhikshnasaha स्मरन्ति नन्दन्ति तवेहितं जनाः तयेव पश्यन्त्यचिरेण तावकं भवप्रवाहो परमं पदाम्बुजम्. Those persons alone who continuously abhikshnashah. Here, shrinvanti, sing, gayanti, glorify, grinanti, remember, smaranti, and rejoice, nandanti, in your activities. Tava ihitam would soon achirena reach your lotus feet. Padambujam, that snaps, uparamam, the flow of this material existence, bhavapravahaha. The only remedy to be free from the worldly afflictions is surrendering to Krishna. Now the 20th verse. Apyadyanastvam swakrite hita prabho jihasasi stvet suhrudo nujivinah yesham chachanyad bhavata padambujat parayanam rajasuyojitam hasam. O Prabho, who would heed to the prayers of your devotees? You want to abandon Jihasasi, us today, Adhya. Your well-wishers, Suhruda, and dependents, Anujivinah. Especially when there is so much hostility, Hamhasam, among the royals, Rajasu. We have no refuge other than your lotus feet. Nacha anyat parayanam bhavataha padambujat. Kunti is apprehensive of fear in Krishna's absence and appeals for his company always. The next verse, that is the 21st verse. Kevayam nama rupabhyam yadubhi saha pandavaha bhavato darshanam yarhi Rishikanami Veshituhu. We Pandavas and Yadus are merely in name and form, Nama Rupabhyam, without your sight, Bhavataha Adarshanam. You are the driving energy and the soul for our performance, just as the sense organs are futile without the soul, that is, the controller of the sense organs. Rishikanam iva ishituhu. Let us move on to the 22nd verse. Neyam shobhishyate tatra yathedanim gadadhara tvapadayrankita bhati swalakshana vilakshitaihi. O wielder of the mace, Gadadhara, Krishna, the earth, the soil here will not beautify. Na iyam shobhishyate. It will not beautify our place in your absence. Whereas the place, soil now shines, bhati, with the special mark of your feet, imprinting on the ground. Swalakshana vilakshitaihi padaihi ankita. Kunti is pining. O Krishna, when you leave this place, it would cease to have the beauty. The 23rd verse. Ime janapada svriddha supakvaushadhi virudaha vanadrinadyudanvanto hedhante tava vikshitaihi. Only by your graceful looks, tava vikshitaihi, that these place ime janapadaha are flourishing, svriddaha, with the mature crops, supakva, herbs, aushadihi, vegetables, virudaha, vana, forests, rivers flowing, nadi udanvantaha, the hills, adri, are abundant, edhante, in minerals, with oceans rich with ocean wealth. Kunti declares, Krishna's graceful looks brings in prosperity. Now the 24th verse. Atha vishvesh vishvatman vishvamurte swakeshu me sneha pashamimam chindhi dridham pandushu vrishnishu. Thus, O Lord of the universe, Vishvesha, the universal soul, Vishvatman, all-pervading Lord, Vishwamurte, please help me in snapping the rope of attachment, Sneha Pasham, so firm, Dridham, with the Pandavas, Pandushu and the Vrishnishu. It seems by now Kunti has identified the cause of her woes and worries, that is, attachment to her family that caused delusion. Hence, she is appealing to Krishna to grant her nirmohatvam, a state of mind totally free from delusion. A deluded mind pollutes bhakti towards Krishna. Now, Kunti has totally surrendered to Krishna. She pleads for Ananya Bhakti, that is, remembering Krishna to the exclusion of all other thoughts. The 25th verse. Tvayi me nanya vishaya matir madhupate sukriti rati mudvahata daddha gange vaughamudanvati. O protector of the Madhus, Yadavas, Madhupate, I pray that may my intellect, mind, matihi, be firm in my devotion to you. The devotion to be so focused, just as the Ganga flows Ogham into the sea, Udanbanti, with full flow and speed, Udvahatat Adha, without paying any heed to any obstacles. Ratim Ananya Vishayaha. Kunti thus prays for Ananya Bhakti here again. The next verse. Shri Krishna Krishna Saka Vrishtusha Bhava Nidruk Rajanya Vamsha Dahana Napavarga Virya Govinda Godvija Surarti Haravatara Yogeshwara Akhila Guru Bhagavan Namaste. O Shri Krishna, Arjuna's friend, Krishna Sakha, the chief of the Vrishni clan, Vrishni Rishabha, the destroyer, the fire of the arrogance of the kings, Rajanya Vamsha Dahana, those kings who torment, Druk, the earth, Avani. You possess undiminished valor, Anapavarga Virya. You are the protector of the wealth. As the cows, Govinda, you take avatars in order to eliminate the afflictions, Artihara, of cows, Gohu, the Brahmanas, Dvija, and gods, Sura. You are the master of yoga, Yogeshwara, the universal preceptor, Akhila Guru. O Bhagavan, I offer my obeisance to you. Namaste. Kunti concludes her stuti in this way. Let us reflect upon each and every verse in this Kunti stuti that undoubtedly has the power of instilling in us bhakti towards Krishna. Let us wait for the next stuti and enjoy the adventures and all the Kalyana Gunas of our dear Krishna. Dhanyavada.